What do Jared and Ivanka Kushner, Harvey Weinstein, Michael Cohen, Alan Dershowitz, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Natalie Portman, and so many others all have in common? You got it. They're Jewish. So here's the question for today. Is that good for the Jews? And the answer, as someone who is always prepared to take a position, no matter how unpopular it may be, my answer is, it depends. It depends on an interesting aspect of today's Torah portion of Emor, where we are given a double commandment that forms the basis of our behavior as Jews, where we are told, "V'lo sachalel et shem kachi," you shall not desecrate my holy name, v'nikdashti b'soch b'nei Yisrael, so that I shall be sanctified amongst the children of Israel. This is the concept of Kiddush Hashem, sanctifying God's name, doing what we must do as Jews, never to put a blemish on God's reputation, but to always act in a way that is going to reflect well on God and on His children. Question's been raised, why did we need a double commandment? You shall not desecrate and you shall sanctify. Wouldn't one or the other be enough? And I think the answer answers our original question. The reason why we needed the positive and the negative is to teach us a lesson that as Jews, whatever we do is either going to be judged positively or negatively. Harvey Weinstein is not the only sexual predator. Charlie Rose is one. But everyone in the media underscored the fact that Harvey Weinstein is a Jew. Anybody care if Charlie Rose was Catholic, Protestant, Zen Buddhist? Michael Cohen. There are lots of lawyers out there, but when you're a Michael Cohen or you're an Alan Dershowitz, for good or for bad, what you do is recognized as reflecting upon the behavior of all Jews. I learned this lesson in two ways. One, I learned it from the manager of the New York Yankees and the New York Mets, Casey Stengel of blessed memory. Casey was asked who was the best pitcher he ever saw in baseball, and he immediately said, that Jewish kid from Brooklyn, Sandy Koufax. What if it would have been a pitcher from Iowa? Do you think he would have said the Roman Catholic from the Midwest? But everyone knew that Sandy Koufax was a Jew, and what he did reflected on all of us for the good. For the bad, when I was in high school, we used to go to school until 6 o'clock, and then I had to take a train home. We used to run through the train. There's a Yiddish phrase for it. It's called a wilde chaya. We would swing from the straps and run around. And a man stopped me once on that crowded train. He tapped me on the shoulder and he said, young man, if you want to behave like that, take off your skull cap. If you want to behave in a way that is improper, remember, it reflects on all Jewish people. How the world thinks of us depends on you and me. Have a good Shabbos.